Volkswagen hid this feature in plain sight, and almost no one uses it. But once you do, your car feels completely different. This function automatically prevents foggy windows, balances cabin temperature, and optimizes airflow without you touching anything. It's not a new update, it's not an add-on, and it doesn't cost extra. It's been there the whole time. Most drivers never find it because it's not a button, it's a setting. And once it's turned on, your Volkswagen starts adjusting things on its own, like it's actually thinking ahead for you. No more constant tweaking, no random air blasts, no guessing the right temperature. And this is just one example. Today, I'll show you 7 hidden Volkswagen functions that are known by only about 1% of drivers. And chances are, you've been driving past them every single day without realizing what your car can really do. Function number 7, automatic climate optimization hidden setting. Most Volkswagen drivers don't know this, but your car has a hidden setting that controls the climate system way smarter than you ever could manually. Once it's turned on, your Volkswagen automatically manages airflow, temperature, and humidity without you touching anything. It actively prevents foggy windows, balances the cabin temperature, and adjusts air distribution based on outside conditions and driving speed. The reason almost no one uses this is because it's not a physical button. It's buried inside the climate settings, so most drivers assume their AC is already doing everything it can. But it's not. With this enabled, the system reacts in real time, so you don't get sudden cold air blasts, stuffy air, or constantly fogging glass. It feels like your car is thinking ahead for you. You set it once, and after that, you stop adjusting anything. And this is just number 7. Most people never even make it this far into their Volkswagen settings. Function number 6, automatic air recirculation control. Most Volkswagen drivers don't realize their car can automatically control how air circulates inside the cabin, depending on traffic, speed, and outside air quality. When this hidden function is enabled, your Volkswagen decides when to pull in fresh air and when to recirculate air on its own, without you pressing anything. This is especially useful in traffic, tunnels, or polluted areas, because the system can temporarily block outside air before you even notice the smell. At higher speeds, it adjusts circulation differently to keep the cabin comfortable without overworking the AC system. The result is cleaner air, more stable temperatures, and a quieter, smoother ride. The reason most people never use this is simple. They manually switch recirculation on and off, and don't realize the car can do it better automatically. Once this setting is active, you stop thinking about air quality altogether. The car just handles it in the background, exactly the way it was designed to. Function number 5, one-touch window remote control hidden key fob trick. Most Volkswagen drivers have no idea their key fob can control all the windows, even when they're not inside the car. This is one of those features that feels like a premium add-on, but it's already built into many VW models and almost never explained. With this function, you can roll all the windows down at once to release trapped heat before you get in, or close every window remotely if you suddenly realize you left one open. No starting the engine, no sitting in the driver's seat, no checking each door one by one. On many Volkswagens, you simply press and hold the unlock button to lower the windows, and press and hold the lock button to raise them again. It's incredibly useful in hot weather, in parking lots, or when the weather changes unexpectedly and you're not near the car. Most drivers never use this because it's not labeled, it's not mentioned during delivery, and it's not something you'd think to try. But once you know it exists, it quickly becomes one of those features you rely on without even thinking, the kind that makes your Volkswagen feel smarter and more convenient every single day. Function number 4, hidden convenience lighting and approach illumination. Most Volkswagen drivers don't realize their car has a built-in lighting system that quietly works in the background to make getting in and out of the car easier and safer, especially at night. This isn't just the headlights turning on. It's a group of hidden lighting behaviors that most people never adjust or even notice. When this function is enabled, your Volkswagen can automatically turn on exterior and interior lights when you unlock the car, light up the area around the doors, and keep the cabin illuminated just long enough for you to get settled without rushing. Some models even activate mirror lights or footwell lighting, so you can see where you're stepping in dark parking lots. The reason almost no one uses this properly is because the settings are buried deep in the vehicle menu, and many drivers leave everything on default. But once you tweak it, the car feels more premium and more thoughtful. You stop fumbling for the door handle, you don't get blasted by bright lights, and you don't step into darkness. It's one of those features you don't think about until it's set correctly, and then you notice every time it's not there. This is the kind of small detail Volkswagen built in to make daily driving smoother, but most drivers never take advantage of it. Function number 3, adaptive driving profile memory, hidden personalization system. Most Volkswagen drivers think their car only remembers the seat position, but in reality, many VW models quietly remember how you drive, how you like the car to feel, and how you've set everything up, all through a hidden personalization system that almost no one configures properly. This function allows your Volkswagen to store driving preferences like steering weight, throttle response, transmission behavior, climate settings, mirror positions, and even infotainment preferences, and then automatically apply them every time you start the car. Once it's set up, the car doesn't feel generic anymore. It feels tuned specifically to you. What makes this even more powerful is that on models with multiple driver profiles, the car can switch these behaviors automatically based on the key being used. That means two people can drive the same Volkswagen and have completely different experiences without touching a single setting. One key, one driving style, another key, a totally different feel. Most people never use this because they leave the car in normal mode forever, or they don't realize these profiles go way beyond just sport or eco driving. But once you customize it, acceleration feels smoother, steering feels more natural, and the car responds exactly the way you expect, without constant adjustments. It's one of those features that doesn't look impressive on paper, but once it's dialed in, everything about driving feels easier, more comfortable, and more intuitive. And after you experience it, driving a car that doesn't adapt to you feels strangely outdated. Function number 2, automatic hold and traffic assist integration, hidden stop and go comfort feature. Most Volkswagen drivers use auto hold or cruise control separately, but very few realize how powerful the system becomes when these features work together in everyday traffic. This hidden behavior completely changes how driving feels in stop-and-go situations, especially in city traffic, long commutes, or uphill stops. When this function is properly enabled, your Volkswagen can hold the brakes automatically when you come to a complete stop, without you keeping your foot on the pedal. But it goes much further than that. In traffic, the system works alongside adaptive cruise and driving assist features to smoothly handle stopping, holding, and moving again with almost no input from you. In slow traffic, the car can brake itself to a stop, hold its position, and then move forward again when traffic resumes. Without rolling back, without jerky starts, and without constant foot movement. On hills, it prevents rollback entirely, which makes uphill traffic and tight parking situations far less stressful. Most drivers never unlock the full benefit of this system because they either turn auto hold off, don't configure the assist settings correctly, or don't realize how the systems interact with each other. Instead, they keep pressing the brake, releasing it, pressing again, especially in traffic jams, not realizing the car can handle that workload for them. Once this is set up properly, driving in traffic becomes noticeably calmer. Your legs don't get tired, the car feels smoother, and you're more relaxed behind the wheel. It's one of those features that doesn't seem exciting until you use it daily, and then you wonder how you ever drove without it. This is the kind of function Volkswagen built specifically for real-world driving, but almost no one takes the time to fully understand or activate it. Function number 1, hidden vehicle self-protection and system preservation mode. This is the one almost no Volkswagen driver ever talks about. Because you don't see it working, you feel it over time. Your Volkswagen has a built-in system designed to quietly protect the car's most important components, extend their lifespan, and reduce long-term wear without you doing anything differently as a driver. When this function is active, your Volkswagen constantly monitors engine temperature, transmission load, battery health, electrical demand, and even driving patterns. Based on that information, the car automatically adjusts how systems behave in the background. It can limit unnecessary strain during cold starts, delay high power output until components are properly warmed, and manage electrical loads, so critical systems always have priority. For example, during short trips or cold weather, the car subtly changes how the engine, alternator, and climate system work together to reduce stress. In hot conditions, it manages cooling and airflow more intelligently to prevent overheating or long-term damage. Even the transmission behavior can be adjusted to reduce wear when the system detects stop-and-go driving or heavy loads. Most drivers never notice this because there's no switch labeled "Protect My Car." It's hidden inside the vehicle's logic and settings, quietly doing its job every time you drive. But over time, it makes a real difference. Smoother operation, fewer warning lights, better reliability, and components that simply last longer. The reason only about 1% of drivers truly understand this function is because it's not something you activate once and forget. It works constantly, adapting to how the car is used, the environment it's driven in, and even how aggressively or gently you drive. It's Volkswagen engineering focused on longevity, not flash. This is the kind of feature you don't appreciate in the first week or even the first month. But years later, when the car still feels solid, responsive, and reliable, this is one of the reasons why. And that's why most Volkswagen drivers never realize how much their car is actually capable of. These aren't gimmicks or hacks. They're real features Volkswagen built into the car and then barely explained. Once you start using them, your Volkswagen feels smoother, smarter, and far more comfortable in everyday driving. You stop constantly adjusting settings, you stop fighting traffic, and the car starts working in the background the way it was designed to. That's the difference between just driving a Volkswagen and actually using everything it offers. If even one of these functions was new to you, there's a good chance you've been missing out on more than you realized. Take a few minutes to explore your settings and see what your car can really do. And if you want more videos like this, subscribe to my channel, Volkswagen Hub, and hit the like button. It really helps the channel grow and lets me know you want more hidden features, tips, and deep dives like this. There's a lot more coming.